What's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano, and on my left hand side is the Honor 8X Max, and on my right hand side we have the Alcatel 3V 2019. So in this video I wanted to cover a comparison of both of these devices. This one is 7.1 inches, and it has a 1080 x 2244 pixel screen. Now the Alcatel 3V 2019 has a 6.7 inch 720 by 1440 pixel display, and this device has a really nice build quality too, but you're going to be able to tell that the Honor 8X Max is just a little bit taller when it comes to the bodies of the devices. Both of them are built really well. When it comes to the weight, they're both pretty beefy, but I definitely got to give it to the Honor 8X Max as far as weight goes. So let's just cover a little bit more about the hardware of both of these devices. Now, when it comes to the batteries, we're getting a 5,000 milliamp hour battery on the Honor 8X Max, and we're getting a 4,000 milliamp hour battery on the Alcatel 3V. Now, you're gonna see that we do have a camera setup, dual cameras. We do have a on the back right here is a 16 megapixel with a 5 megapixel depth sensor paired along with it. And then on the Honor 8X Max, we are also getting dual cameras as well. So this one is a 16 megapixel with a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Now the Honor 8X Max was released in 2018 in September, whereas this device, the Alcatel 3V 2019, was released in November 2019. So a whole year later and about 2 months. So what's really cool is that this device you're rocking on Cricket right now. Well, I am, and AT&T only, whereas I'm able to use this one on Metro right now. But with the unlock app, after 6 months you can unlock this device as well. Now when it comes to the processors, we have a Snapdragon 636 right here on the left, which is actually 14 nanometer processor, which is not bad at all. It's actually really good. And it got updated from the 8.1 to the Android 9, which is sick. So I definitely think that's sick. I'll show you guys that in a second. Whereas this one at a box was Android 9. Now this one doesn't have Google Play services, but I know a lot of people who own this device do have it installed, where I did have it installed at some point, but with one of the updates they actually removed it from the Chinese version, and I just kept it like that. I didn't add it back, but we're gonna show you that in just a second. Now we do get fingerprints on both devices, so let's just test those out. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that one more time. My finger wasn't on them perfectly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's definitely the Honor 8X Max for sure. Now let's look at the screens. Now you see the dewdrop at the top of my Honor device, and right here on the right we have a full display right here, which looks sick. This just looks, both of them look beautiful. But you can see with that Honor 8X Max, it's just, you get that whole screen right here. And the way I have it set up, I don't have the app tray set up on my Honor 8X Max right now. So on my Honor 8X Max, I have 340 pixels, 350 pixels per inch, whereas on the Alcatel 3V, we're actually getting 240 pixels per inch. So you're going to be able to tell that it's a lot more saturated on the screen, a lot more punchy and clear on the Honor 8X Max. But both screens still look really good, as you can see. Let's just go ahead and kill all the apps in the background. on both devices. So let me just do that for here too. And you can see they're both running Pi. So let me just show you. When we go to settings right here, I'll turn them all the way up on full brightness so you can see the difference too. And let's just go to settings, and let's just go to about phone right here and software. And there you can see when we go into software, you can see I'm running on 9.1 MUI, and here we have October 6th Android version. So they're both on Android 9 too. So when we go to about phone, you'll be able to see that I'm on Android 9 right here. So let me just click that, and this one up to date right now? Yep, so that one's up to date too. And if you go to the updates right here, you can see that this one is actually on Pi as well. So let's just click this one. So both devices are on Pi. Both screens look really good, really beautiful. So if you're a big screen lover, I definitely gotta say both these devices are really good. Now, as far as which one is better, now we're getting 64 gigabytes of storage and 4 gigabytes of RAM on my version right here. I know there's other versions out there with higher or lower storage. Well, not lower, just higher, with the 6 gigabytes and 128, but I have the 64 and the 4 gigabytes of RAM. And I also have on this one we have 3 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of storage. So you can see all the apps are clear. There's no apps right there. Let's clear all the notifications too, just to show you that nothing's loading like up in the background, except for this weather app I have, which looks sick. You can see that screen is just like moving, and both the brightnesses are up completely, so there's no tasks on each one. I do have ad blocker running on this one, so that's just, you know, something that I like to put on there. And now let's just jump into a few apps real quick and see, like, you know, which one's gonna open up real quick. Instagram. Okay, so that was the Alcatel 3V. And let's try YouTube, or let's try the camera app. It looked like it was quicker on the Honor device. Let's try Facebook. 1, 2, 3. That looked like it was the 3V. Let me know which one you messaging. Okay, I don't have any messages on that one. Let's try another app real quick. Let's try Twitter. I just saw it. 1, 2, 3. And that was pretty close as well. So both these devices are about the same price, like $200. Let's try Amazon Prime Video. Right here, let me see, 1, 2, 3. And that was the Honor 8X Max. Let's try. Let me see. Let's try Amazon Kindle. Do I even have Kindle on this one? Let me see. I'm pretty sure I downloaded it. Nope, I don't have it on here. Let's try AliExpress. Some shopping apps. 1, 2, 3. And that looks like it was the Alcatel 3V first. And let's go into Um, Let me see. What else do we got here? So Amazon shopping right here. 1, 2, 3. That's actually pretty close. It's loading some recommendations right there on the left, but you can see everything seems to load up perfectly fine. Both screens look really good. Like you can see all the colors right here, just for your own appreciation. And we can also try Spotify. Let me try that one real quick. 1, 2, 3. That was about the same time. Let's play a song real quick. And both of these phones actually do have dual speakers, one on the top, one on the bottom for both, which is actually crazy. Now this one has an 8 megapixel camera, and so does this one. This also has an 8 megapixel camera, but I gotta say the Honor 8X Max has a way better front-facing camera. Like it's not even gonna be like any competition whatsoever. Let's just open up a few more apps. Let's try I don't know, Pandora. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that was the Alcatel 3V. And I have this lower. You see that gets really loud. And so does that one. They both sound really good. So let's just close these out. And I gotta say I love both of these devices. Honestly, I do love the cameras on this a lot more and the hardware a little bit better and the overall design. But this device right here you can get from Metro, and it's actually really comparable. It's like a baby version of this thing. Let's try gallery. Let me see, does this thing even have a gallery? I remember it having its own gallery. Right here, 1, 2, 3. That would look like the Honor. And what else do we got that's pretty similar? You know, I got all my games on here. I got modern. Let's try a game. Let's open up PUBG. 1, 2, 3. And see which one opens up faster. But you can see it did load up this one at the beginning quicker, but now they're on the same screen and they're just loading at the same time right now. So it seems like the Honor 8X Max is loading up a little bit quicker. It has a more powerful processor. This one says it needs to access my storage. I guess I never played it before on this one. That's weird. Or maybe I just updated it. But it's definitely loading up a little bit quicker on the Honor 8X Max. Let's close this out. And let's try to open up one more game. Let me see. We can open up Call of Duty Mobile. So 1, 2, 3. That was about the same time that they actually launched. Let me just see which one. Okay, that it started on the Honor 8X Max again first. So you know, you can see right here it's already loading up in the game quicker. So that's actually pretty cool. This one's starting to load faster, which is different, you know what I mean? But it says please be patient. Let's just see which one opens up faster. This is going to be interesting. Okay, it's the Honor 8X Max here, right here, which is already giving me the login screen information. So we're going to close that out. But when it comes to the cameras, this phone definitely is going to be the winner. Now, if you're looking for a device you could just use for a big screen and you have Metro, then you definitely want to get this one. But if you have Cricket or AT&T, then I definitely recommend getting the Honor 8X Max right now. But you can get this device on Cricket or AT&T. You just have to wait 6 months and switch to Metro first, and then you'll be able to unlock it. But you know, alright, so we're gonna play a little bit of PUBG. It's actually saying specs are low, but you won't even notice that when you're playing. Let me show you. Alright, we got 2 quick kills right there. Final conclusion is this is basically the baby version of this one, except you can only use it on Metro right now until you unlock it after 6 months. Of course, the screen on here is going to be a lot better with better cameras and better hardware and software on this one too. But you can't really go wrong if you don't want to purchase something like an Honor device. Because of what's going on, then I definitely would recommend this one as a second option. But for like a huge screen display, if you're like a big screen display lover. But stay tuned for more videos just like this one. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more videos just like this one, so you could check out more videos in the future. But in the meantime, make sure you guys stay locked in for more videos just like this, and I'll check you guys out on the next video. But in the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending on where you are, have a great night. Peace, crew. Later.